Yes, the prediction champion is here once again to defend his title at the Elimination Chamber. And unfortunately, I don't have my belt with me because right now I'm at my day job, or as we say in the wrestling business, I'm at my shoot job. And unfortunately, they wouldn't let me bring the belt into the building, so it's at home. But I am still the champion, belt or no belt with me. I still have it at the house, and I still plan on being the prediction champion when it's all said and done. But right now, we're here to talk about the Elimination Chamber, which is the final stop on the road to WrestleMania, and most importantly, the final stop in getting WrestleMania, what I like to call, back on track. Because right now with WrestleMania, ticket sales are not doing well, and there's a lot of controversy going on behind the scenes as far as trying to get the seats filled for WrestleMania. And I'm going to tell you right now, this pay-per-view is either going to fix WrestleMania or destroy it. And by that, I mean this year's WrestleMania, not WrestleMania in general. Because right now, so far, this is shaping up to be not a very good one. And ironically, the last time WrestleMania was in Vegas, it was considered one of the worst WrestleManias of all time. And it looks like Vegas is about to do a repeat. So hopefully we can get everything back on track. But most importantly, I hope I can retain my title. All right, so we're kicking things off here with the men's Elimination Chamber. We got John Cena, CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul, Damian Priest, and Seth Rollins. If we're looking at this realistically, there's only two people that actually deserve to win this match. And only two people that are going to be able to draw money with Cody Rhodes. And that's John Cena and CM Punk. If any of the other four win this chamber match, then you can add that to the list of mistakes that Triple H is making with WrestleMania. He's already made two. This will be three if anybody else other than Cena or Punk wins. Now, when I look at these two, on the one hand, we got CM Punk. Obviously, him and Cody have a great story to tell, and it would also be a good shot to take at Tony Khan to have the two guys he fumbled with the most main event WrestleMania. So that would be a great thing to see. However, we do have the issue with Cody potentially joining with The Rock and becoming his champion. So I look at it one of two ways. Either Cody accepts and turns heel, so then a babyface John Cena could face him, beat him, and win the 17th title, or Cody Rhodes says no, refuses, and John Cena does a heel turn, and he goes on to become The Rock's champion to take the belt from Cody Rhodes at Mania. So because I feel like John Cena is going to win the 17th title, and because he would be great to face either a babyface or heel Cody Rhodes, as either a babyface or heel John Cena, the logical choice here to pick is John Cena. So I'm going with the Chain Gang leader, the leader of the C Nation, the Doctor of Thugonomics. John Cena's winning this. Okay, and now we got the Women's Elimination Chamber match. This is one great big cluster ball. And I'm not saying the word I usually say because I am in a school building, so I'm trying to clean my language up. But this is definitely a big cluster ball because, as we mentioned last time, Charlotte Flair picked Tiffany Stratton instead of picking Rhea Ripley, which is a bad idea. So now, Rhea Ripley, assuming she wins the women's world title or retains it on Monday, she has to face one of these chamber people. And here's the problem. Very few, if any of these people, can draw money with Rhea Ripley. Now, if Io Sky wins the title, you might have more options to work with. But if Rhea Ripley retains, and I strongly believe she will, again, you only got two people that can win this. Because we got Liv Morgan, Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, Bayley, Naomi, and for some reason I have yet to comprehend Roxanne Perez. So if you go down the list with Rhea Ripley, here's the problem. You got Liv Morgan. That's not going to work. At one point, Liv and Rhea had a great rivalry, great story to tell, exciting match. Here's the problem. You already paid it off on the Netflix debut. So if they fight again at WrestleMania, it's not going to have the same passion. It's not going to have the same fire. It's not going to have the same emotion. It's not going to have the same excitement. It'll be just another match. You've already paid off the heat. They're not going to get any higher. So Liv and Rhea will be just a match. And you're basically going to be beating a dead horse. And Jey Uso and Gunther already have the beating the dead horse portion of the show already covered. So Liv's a bad idea. Bianca Belair. I love Bianca Belair, but we all know she's about to be locked in a feud with Jade Cargill. They're supposed to lock up at Mania, allegedly, but that should be the match. So I don't see her winning. Alexa Bliss, strong possibility. Alexa just came back. Her and Rhea can have a good match. You can make money with that. Bayley, you can never go wrong with Bayley. Bayley's perfection. Naomi, I love Naomi. Wenz loves Naomi. Here in Wen's world, we have sung the praises of Naomi since all the way back to the old world. But she's with Bianca Belair right now, so I see her being involved in the Jade thing, like being in Bianca's corner or something. So I don't think Naomi's going to be in the match. And Roxanne Perez, the fact she's even in this chamber match is a disgrace. The only reason she's even in this match is because she eats Booker T's groceries. And if you know what I'm talking about, I don't have to elaborate. But yeah, the fact that Raquel Rodriguez did not win the qualifying match is ridiculous. She not only should have won the match, she should have been in the chamber because she and Rhea could actually draw money at WrestleMania. Raquel is the most logical choice to go to WrestleMania with Rhea Ripley. So the fact they're dumping her for the most untalented NXT Women's Champion of all time really makes me angry. And that's the G-rated version of what I really want to say. So if Roxanne wins, I'm going to pull a Kendrick Lamar and just turn the TV off. In fact, at this point, the theme song for WrestleMania just be turn this TV off. Because that's what people are going to be doing if Elimination Chamber doesn't help WWE straighten up and fly right. So who am I picking to win this match? The most logical choice, Alexa Bliss. She's making her comeback. She can win the title. She can do very well and draw money as a champion because she's got everybody on her side, especially with the fact that she has ties to The Fiend. And she can kind of work her Alexa Bliss gimmick in with that and be her own person. So I would go with Alexa Bliss. And then we got the unsanctioned match. Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens. You know, I talked earlier about beating a dead horse. This is the deadest horse that's ever been beaten. Why is this happening again? There is no reason for these two to fight anymore. They've done it all. And I know they're trying to sell it as, oh, it's more personal than it's ever been. Like, no. This did not need to happen. There was no reason for Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn to have another breakup. Just for them to get back together again at some point down the road. It's ridiculous. The amount of breakups and reuniting that's happening with these two is getting to the point where it's just ridiculous. And it doesn't help anything. So I'm not the least bit excited for this match at all. Yeah, it's going to be unsanctioned. It's going to be violent. Whoop-de-doo. The only thing people are going to be happy about it is that it's being run by Triple H and not Vince McMahon, so maybe they'll have more to do. Maybe they'll get to do more violent stuff they normally didn't get to do before or whatever, but I'm not excited for this match. I have no emotional investment in it. But here's what I do know. WrestleMania is coming up. Kevin Owens is going to need an opponent. And since we're not going to get John Cena and Randy Orton at WrestleMania like most people wanted, it looks like we're going to get Randy Orton versus Kevin Owens. So because this is unsanctioned, which means there's no DQ, no count out, no one's involved, you know, WWE's relieved of all liability, I see Randy Orton interfering in the match, helping Sami Zayn win, which leads to Kevin and Orton at WrestleMania. And they have some type of no-holds-barred match or an unsanctioned thing or whatever, and they do another one at Mania. Because they can't have a regular wrestling match, Orton and Kevin. It's way too personal. They got to have no-holds-barred. It's got to be a street fight. It's got to be a hardcore match. It's got to be something that allows them to inflict pain where no referee can stop them, just like this match here. So that just makes the most logical sense. So in the spirit of that, I am going to go with Sami Zayn to win the unsanctioned match to help up his resume. And he's going to get help from Randy Orton, which will lead to Orton and Kevin at WrestleMania in Las Vegas.